Hi everyone and welcome back, it's Vicky here, and I have been missing in action the whole last week just because I was sick. I had COVID and I'm still recovering, but I'm feeling so much better. So today I thought it would be fun to do an unboxing video, and I have here an amazing advent calendar which is full of stencils. This is designed by my friend Marlene from Art by Marlene, and let's open up the box. I feel like the box is perfect quality. This is one of those boxes that you want to hold on into it. I know I will be storing ephemeras inside this one, and you can definitely alter it if you want to add your own art, but it's so beautiful as it is. So inside that box you get a tin box, and this is your day one. So as you can see, the tin is a great box to hold on to again, and this is where you can store later all your stencils. And let's open up this tin box. Inside you will find many envelopes all the way to day 25, so you can open one a day throughout until Christmas. Now all the envelopes are nicely made. You will find tons of inspiration on these covers, and I think that just the covers alone are a work of art. And I'm thinking that I can use those envelopes to create actual pages for art journals. So anyway, let's open up the first day, and you can see a lovely stencil with a flower bouquet. Everything, of course, designed by Marlene, so you will find her unique style. I'm not going to open up all the envelopes, but I'm going to open up a few so that you can get a feeling of what you will find. And notice that all the stencils that I open up are very versatile and can be used throughout the year. So although this is an advent calendar that we open up during December, they are not designed for Christmas. So it is perfect for your art journaling throughout the year. All the stencils you will get are squares. They are 10 by 10 centimeters or about 4 by 4 inches. And you will find alphabets, numbers, scripts, geometric designs, so much versatility. Now this is where I realized that they fit perfectly on my mini art journal, so I know that I can use them as inspiration to create a page a day throughout December. You can always combine more than one stencils to create your projects. I am going to share a quick project today just to give you an idea of how I usually like to play with them to create quick and simple projects just for the fun of it. Now, as promised, I'm not going to open up all the envelopes. However, let's randomly open up a few more. Look at that lovely design. I am going to open up one more for you, and then let's move on and create a quick project. So in here you get another lovely background design. Now when you are creating an art journal page, especially on a mini journal, it doesn't have to be complicated. Look at it as a quick exercise on color matching or on shapes and cluster composition. Art journals don't have to be super complicated. Sometimes we just want to play for just a few minutes, so that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm starting by laying one color, and I started with a pink color from my dye inks collection, and I'm going to combine it with a little bit of orange. So all I'm doing here is not overthinking what is going to happen later on. I'm just laying color on top of my page to get rid of that blank space. And then for the background, I'm going to add some visual texture by combining two of the stencils that were included in the advent calendar. Now, since I want to go for a quick page today, I'm not going to grab any paints, I'm not going to grab any acrylic paints, I'm just playing with my blending brushes and my dye inks for a super quick page, but you will see that although all the techniques are very simple, the outcome is going to be just beautiful. So I'm adding a few of those numbers here and there completely randomly. And you know I love splatters, so since I do have that black dye ink, I'm going to apply some splatters with that, just dilute it with water. And then I need a focal point. For that I grabbed this product by Art by Marlene. Again, this is from a previous release, but I have been holding on to them. I haven't used them at all. I love the fact that they are black and white, so you can color them any way that they match your project. So I'm going with this chubby bird. I find it super adorable. I don't like the big white border all around, so I'm just going to cut it out. I'm not going to cut out exactly where the black line is. I'm leaving a little bit of a white space just to make my life easy, and at the same time I'm going to use my blending brushes to color the bird. So I'm going to cover up completely everything, even the outside edge, so I don't care too much about that. Now for coloring again, I'm using my dye inks. I am combining turquoise with greens and yellows, and I'm going with these colors just because I have oranges and pinks on my background. This way I know that the bird is going to stand out against the background and it's going to really pop. Everything that I am using is listed down below in the description area, just like always, so if you are wondering on the colors that I'm using, you will find them there. Now I'm using my finger dabbers for smaller areas, or you can definitely use your blending brushes. And this paper has kind of a coating on top of it, which allows for a beautiful blending. You can see how those colors blend beautifully on top of it. And of course you can use any other type of coloring medium. I just love my dye inks. I find they are super versatile, and that's why I use them all the time. Okay, final touches for the bird, a little bit of orange on the peaks and the feet. And it is done. Now I'm going to stick it on top of my page, but for that I need kind of a ground. And as a ground I'm going to use a sticker quote. I have all those sticky quotes from previous collections of Art by Marlene. I like to hold on to them because I use them again and again on my art journals. And I'm going to start by laying down a piece of washi tape. I like that design. On top of that I'm going to stick my quote, and I went with a quote that says sometimes it takes me all day to get nothing done, and this kind of summarizes my whole previous week while I was sick with COVID. I wasn't able to finish a simple task. So anyway, it kind of reflects my feelings for previous week, this page, but I'm happy that I am recovering and I'm feeling so much better now. I'm going to stick my bird on top of that, and my quick page is pretty much ready. All that's need to do is to add some finishing touches just to bring everything together. So again, I'm bringing products from Art by Marlene from previous collections. I think I have this for over a year now, and I'm going to pop up a few elements like circles so that I can stick them here and there. You can find here already colored focal points. However, I decided to color my own, as you can see for today. I'm also picking up one of the crowns so that I can place it on top of my bird. And once I have decided on all the elements that I want to play with, I'm going to go ahead and stick them down. And of course, this is your opportunity to cover up some mistakes or smudges that you don't like. For example, I have one at the very bottom edge. I do have a smudge, a black smudge that I did with my finger, and I'm just simply going to use one of those circles to cover it up completely. So I need one extra for down there. And that's what I'm talking about, so you cannot see anything now. And because beauty is in the details, I'm going to add a few details here and there. I did use my white contour liner to add some dots at the top of the crown. I'm also going to bring in my white gel pen and add some highlights, as well as create some borders along the quote. And you already know my last step, I need to add some white splatters. I like to use lately white calligraphy ink. I find it super easy just because it is already diluted in a bottle. And I'm always going with a very thin brush so that I can control the splatters better and I don't end with very big blobs. So that was my quick mini art journal page by playing with a couple of stencils from the Art by Marlene Advent Calendar. I hope that you had fun today, that you got inspired. Links to everything I used can be found down below, just like always. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I'll see you all next time.